guys, it's Shami from Craft Things and Things. So right here I have these cute little cards, and I'm going to bring you in close so you can see. And then I also have some paper that I made, and just some collage paper too, that I stamped and that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do with these, which is really cool, is that I want to make prompts for art journal pages. And I found these little cards. They were at the dollar store. They have a cute shape, and I love the birdie on the back because then I can just decorate the front, and I have the decoration of the bird on the back. So that's why I got those. But if you didn't have these, you could just use cardboard, and that would look great too. I'll do a tutorial on just making them out of cardboard, like from a cereal box or something like that. And then I have these little cards, right? And you get quite a bit of them in a pack. So I thought these would be really awesome to collage on and then add prompts. So like doodle, I have butterfly on this one, like add a butterfly, collage, that kind of thing, add paper. I'll just put all the things that I can kind of think of off my head that I want to use in my art journaling, but just to kind of create a, just kind of let the page create itself, if that makes sense, okay? So I'm going to collage a couple of these and with you together, and then I'll show you like how you cut off the ends and that kind of thing. Yeah, so here I just have some DIY Mod Podge that I'm using, and I just lather it on. I'm working on metal just because I don't want to ruin the picture of the bird, which you can see there. Okay, and I'm going to bring it in just a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure that you've seen collage before. You probably don't need me to show you hands-on, but I'm just tearing up this paper, and this is just really thin paper that I like to use for collaging, and there'll be a video on this before you see this video, just how to make simple collage paper with tissue paper. And this is like the paper that comes like when you buy new shoes in America. They have that kind of thick grade of tissue paper that's still kind of thin, so I just kind of decorated and altered that. So that's what kind of paper this is. This is a jelly print, but just kind of whatever scraps you have left over. I have this piece of paper, this piece of scrapbooking paper. I wouldn't use anything too thick though, just kind of just whatever, book pages I've used, kind of whatever. You just want to kind of collage it on there. And I am keeping these very simple, but if you wanted to bring together design even more, then what you could do is you could even paint them up too. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them here. And that's like a Chinese newspaper that I have going on. Just put that there. All right. And you're just going to add little bits of paper until it's all full. I don't care if it comes off the end, that's fine. I just kind of want to add just a little bit of stuff there. Just like that. And yeah, these are just really fun to make. I've seen lots of people do them. I think Secret has done prompts, and so has I think Crazy Eileen Studio. She did them with popsicle sticks, which is a great idea, and I might do that too, maybe with the same kind of print. You just take them, and I just have a piece of plastic over here that I'm going to put them on. So let's do one more together, and you know, I'll probably just have 20 prompts, you know, like add watercolor, that kind of thing. I don't have a ton of supplies, and I don't really like to use a ton of supplies. I think you can just use a couple things to make a beautiful page. So 20 of these little cards is probably going to be enough for me. You know, so. But what I'm thinking is that I'm going to make an extra set, and I'm doing a giveaway soon for you guys, for my subscribers, and I think that I'm going to give away a free pair of these. So definitely keep your eyes out, and you'll get this set. You'll get another set that I'm making. I'll probably type the words though, because you might not be able to read my messy handwriting. But it's just fun. So we're going to collage all this stuff, all the papers down. That's all you do. And like I said, I'm working on metal here. It just makes it a little bit easier just to work with. Yeah, so all those bits that you have, yeah, you could just collage them write on little cards. And we'll do the popsicle ones. I'll just do a variety of ones because I just love making them. There's so much to make, and then it's just free. And, you know, I did, Jenna Belly has a website. She's famous on YouTube. Amazing. She has, like, she's the queen of art journaling, I think. I love all her tutorials. I've watched all of them. But she has an art community, and she teaches classes on that and that kind of thing. But she does a challenge every month, and one of the challenge was to make a background. So part of the way that we make backgrounds is just by pulling these little cards. You know, just grabbing a piece of paper and putting down prompts like use your stamps, that kind of thing. Add a vocal point, that just very simple. So this idea is kind of inspired by her because I really love that process of just being free and just being able to create instead of having to think, because I think sometimes that stops you if you have to think of something to do, and this way the page just kind of, you know, becomes kind of makes itself. It creates itself just by these prompts, these random prompts that you can pick out of a jar or whatever. And I think we should make a cute little holder for this somehow. So that'll be in this video too if I come up with something. But you just do that. So you'll repeat those with all the cards that you want. And I'm just letting mine dry on this little mat here that I got from the dollar store. So some of them are dry, some of them are still wet. Let me bring you back out here. Hang on. Okay. So that's the way they look when they're dry. So just all collage. You guys know that I love collage. So I'll get one that's dry. This one's dry. So I'm just going to go around the edges. And you see that I got just a little bit of glue and stuff on there. I was thinking maybe I should have sealed them first, but I don't mind. I mean, this is just for me, my home use. So I'm not too worried if it has, you know, glue marks on the back or whatever. But if you were more careful than me, you would not have that problem. So you just cut them out, and they have a really cool shape, which I love. Okay, and let's cut out another one. So this one is about dry, just like that. And then all you're going to do is take your black marker and you'll white your prompt on there, and then I just like to seal it with Mod Podge, with my DIY Mod Podge. And there will be a video on how to make this. This one's special because it has a glossy finish. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's glossy. And it's DIY. I made it myself. I did not buy it. Okay? So take your permanent black marker, okay, and you can just write kind of whatever. So for this one, I'll do stamp. And I will have a list, you know, where you can go and kind of see the prompts that I have. And then I hope you come up with your own too. And then like this one, let's put, let's see. Let's put add a book page. Okay, kind of thing, but kind of whatever you want. Let's see if this one's dry. We can do a heart. So if I pull this one, I know that I need to add a heart to my page. And then I could do maybe circles, like one that's kind of dry. Okay, so circles. Just like that, okay? And you get the point. So kind of just whatever comes to my mind, like on what I'm going to put use, I don't know, use paper towel, or I'll just put paper towel, so I know that in that page or an element on that page I need to incorporate using toilet paper, or not toilet paper, paper towel to add texture. Right, so we can, alrighty. So we're just going to trim those off just like that. Okay. But they're so cute, and what I also like to do with these is I'm going to take my ink pad, okay, and I'm just going to ink up the edges. Just like the look of that. Okay, just like this. And this one I already went over. But yeah, this is just a great thing. It's a fun thing. And like I said, I will have in this video too how to make a little container for these. We can make something fun. Or you can put them in a hat or whatever you want, basically. But I just think it would be fun to add that to that video. So I'm just going to keep making these. And I will put all the prompts that I write on my blog, and you can go there and print them off or kind of do whatever you want. And then I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, but this is how they're totally going to look. And they're so pretty. I love them. And if, like I said, if you wanted to, you could even add paint and then right on top of them if you wanted to cover up the collage. But I love being able to see collage. I just love the look of it. So I will not be doing that, but if you wanted to, you could. And I did add a wiggly line. I might add one to some of these, maybe a line, just to give it a little bit of dimension. But you can, twist these up or down how you want. But hi guys, it's Yumi. So I did decide to make a container for the prompt. So I have most of the prompts done. This is how they turned out. And I am going to make this part on camera. So I just wrote lots of stuff. As I said, I'll make a list for you of all the prompts that I decided to make. And I think I'm going to actually make some more. Like I need some more that have how you actually get paint and color on the page. I didn't think about that part. But I have like doodle, paint a heart, add text, that kind of stuff. Okay. But so now for our container, this is just a big old container that I saved. It's a can. I think it was from, what was it from? Maybe, I actually don't remember what it was from, but it's this big can of some type of product, and I just ran it through my dishwasher, and then I painted it with Decoupage white gesso. So I just covered it. And what I'm going to do now is I have Decoupage, and I have their Pansy Lavender, and that's what I'm going to paint over it. So I just allowed the gesso to dry, and now I'm going to add some of this pretty purple paint. And I'm just going to make this altered container just to hold these in, just to make it a little fun for when I do my journal prompts. And I think that, summer is the perfect time to kind of do something different and free. So this is perfect for, and this video is going to come out actually for the Summer Love, Lovesummerart hashtag. Yeah, so I'm so excited to be doing that this project for that. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words today. Just found out like some sad news about one of my friends. She passed away, so it always helps to create, I think. Yeah, so you can't give in to the sadness. So thank you guys for keeping me company while I'm doing this project. So all you're going to do is paint, and then we're just going to let this dry. And then what I have on the side in these little containers, I don't know if you can see, is some crackling paste, and we're going to put that on top, which is good. And then we are going to decoupage on top of this too. So it's going to be a really beautiful container. And I'm going to make a separate video of how you can also do this same technique with the jar. I like to make beautiful altered jars just with like spaghetti noodle cans or spaghetti sauce cans, or just anything that you have in your pantry. I try not to throw jars away because you can always alter them in some very beautiful way. So I'm just going to go around, and I'm not worried about the bottom. I don't care if that's painted or not. I just kind of want the top painted. And it doesn't have to be fully covered or anything. You just want to get some paint down. And I picked this large container just because it'll fit all my prompts. And I can put my hand down in there and pick out a bunch of different prompts. And I can't wait to use this on camera. It's going to be fun to have some prompts and to just create, an art journal page just, free without having an idea. Just to see, my creativity come alive, I think, in a really meaningful way. So that's going to be really fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, because this is when that one will come out for the summer Lovesummerart. There's a lot of great YouTubers that I did not know existed, and I thought I pretty much had watched everyone, so it's pretty awesome. So all I'm going to do is just kind of let this dry, and I am going to use, even though it doesn't take acrylic very long to dry, I'm going to just use my dryer here. Okay, alright, so now we are going to use, I can't decide if I'm going to use the paint or the paste. I think I'm going to use the paste. I haven't tried that yet. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of a stir. Okay. And I'm just going to apply it. Okay. Just with a palette knife. I think you could use a paintbrush and that'd be fine too. I am just so in love with all these Decoupage products. And it's so funny because I was watching Gina Aaron's her video today, and like a few weeks ago I had bought canvas bags. She made an altar canvas bag with Decoupage plates, and I was totally going to make the same video. So sometimes, like, yeah, sometimes we get the same ideas. I just think that's so funny. We get the same ideas, you know. And of course hers came out before mine, so you'll be seeing that too. And I don't think that I mentioned that it's inspired by her, but maybe I'll put a description. But I made the video before hers uploaded, so I don't really think I have to worry about it, but you know. And how I got the inspiration is there's another YouTuber, and she actually takes classes, and I can't remember her name, but I will try to put her link below, these beautiful painted canvas bags, and they're just gorgeous. So I saw hers, and I said, you know what, I have that Decoupage stuff, I am totally going to make that, and I have, you know, the medium too, the fabric medium, so I was going to make it too, and then I think great minds sometimes think alike. So you guys will see my version of an altered canvas bag too. And I'll probably do that this week too for the same event. I was so excited when I made that. It turned out really cool. Maybe I'll just write in the description that she did hers, that I did mine before she uploaded hers. I kind of have to be a little paranoid about that sometimes. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So I tried to get it everywhere, and I probably just should have done it with a paintbrush. They said to apply this with a palette knife, but I think because of the ridges, a paintbrush probably would have been better. Let's see. And these are just my dollar store brushes. And see how much I wasted? Yeah, I should have just done it with a paintbrush. Wouldn't have made that much of a difference. Oops, and I don't want that in there because that's going to be pink. It's going to be purple. So. Well, you guys get to see on camera me making a mistake, which I make lots of them, so yeah, no worries there. And I might be able to save some of it. I just don't want it in this main container all colored already, so kind of just do that, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. This is going to take quite a bit longer to dry, just because the crackling paste does, so I'm going to, it might even take overnight, but it makes this really beautiful crackly effect that you'll get to see. So I'm super excited about that, and then I'm going to grab one of my napkins, and we are going to do something with that too. Okay. just like that. Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to set that aside. You can see kind of the purple that's coming out. And then once that's done, we will finish it up. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so this is what the container looks like. I don't know if you can see on camera, but it has cracked a lot, which is good. It gives it that eggshell kind of look. And you can see some of the purple paint under. Now I want to enhance that even more, so I have the Decoupage fine glitter paint. And I'm just going to take my sponge and I'm going to sponge on some of that beautiful paint. And I'm going to do my best to be gentle. I didn't do such a good job. I already scratched some of it. And I'm going to keep my fingers off, just because I want to add just a little bit more color. Okay. I'm trying to find, oops, and that is the wrong thing. That's a purple, but we'll use that in a second. Okay, so, and I love these glitter paints. They're really awesome, and they're from Decoupage. And you know what? My Michaels is getting so many Decoupage products there at their Michaels. So definitely, I bet if you go check yours out now, they have a lot of the products that I'm using. And if not, you can always order them from Decoupage. Just like that. Okay. And then I am going to add just a little bit of gold too. And this is the gold champagne color extra fine glitter paint. I'm going to add just a little bit of gold too. Just around. I'm just taking just a regular sponge. This is one of my 10-cent sponges that I cut up. But I love sponging paint on it. It's so much fun. There we go. I think that that looks awesome. Okay. And that way my little container will have kind of a beautiful finish. And I'm just going to go around the edges here with paint with that purple that I used before. Okay. And let's do the edges too. And I don't care if it's perfect, so if you want to, you can take a brush and kind of do it the way that you want, but you can still see some of that crackle, so I definitely don't want to go too crazy, but I just want to add some more color throughout. Okay, just like that, just to make it fun. I want it to be a pretty altered jar here. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we're going to let that dry just for a second. Okay, set that aside. Now here I have napkins that I got from the dollar store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create kind of a motif with my napkin. So I'm just going to kind of pick from this napkin what I think would look pretty on the top of that, on the front of that bottle. So I'll kind of take this, and I really like this little bird. And I love the teacup too. So I'm just going to cut one of these off. And this napkin I got from the dollar store. Check your dollar stores. They have so many beautiful napkins these days. It's amazing. It's absolutely awesome. We're going to take this and we're going to give it a trim. And I will save the scraps from this napkin just for my collaging. There's just, I love collaging napkins. They look so pretty and they're translucent and gorgeous. So I'm just going to kind of fussy cut around this. Now, it would be better if you use water and just a paintbrush. That would work too, and work a whole lot better. You can really get into the edges. And actually, I'm going to do that in a second. I just kind of wanted to get this around. And it is storming outside my door, guys, but I love it. I love the rain so much, actually. Too much, probably. Okay, so I just have some water here. And I have a paintbrush, just a plain paintbrush, and I'm just going to wet kind of where I want to tear the napkin. Okay, and then while it's still wet, I can just take it and tear it off. Okay. And same thing here, I can just kind of tear that off. And you know what, I'm really not loving that, that mirror right now, so oops, I'm going to go around and as gently as I can. And I got close to the bird's head. I got it a little too wet, so I'm just going to hold that part down so I don't rip off the birdie's head. Okay, there we go. And if you want to, you can go in and, you know, add more water, get closer and tear it off, you know, very delicately. That would work too, but as you can see, you can get super close to the edge if you want. But I'm going to call this good right now. I'm going to trim this off, I think. Alright, I'm going to take this, and we're going to peel it off. Okay. Alrighty. Oops. And here I have the Decoupage glue from Decoupage. I'm using all their products today. And I'm going to take my container, okay, and this is their napkin one, which is awesome. So it's perfectly designed for this kind of project. And then I'm going to select kind of where I want my front to be. I think I'm going to do it here, since I made that little cut there. Okay. And I'm just going to put down my decoupage glue. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And we are going to seal this entire thing too. So, and then I made this so it's just one layer, and I'm going to set my little birdie right on top. Okay, just like that. Alrighty, and we're going to give it a brush. Very, very gently. Okay. And this just makes a beautiful little altar jar for our props. It's absolutely beautiful. And you guys know that I love decoupaging. It's one of my favorite things to do. I decoupage everything. My candle holders, everything. Candles, you guys can totally check out more videos and you will see that I am the decoupage queen. I love decoupaging. And I did a vintage suitcase, and but I teach also at curious.com, so I have some videos there, and they charge them for them, but you know what, I think that I am going to give you guys that video too, because I want you to have it. So I think it's been up there long enough to where I should do that. So there's the little birdie. How pretty is he? And I have these flowers, and I'm thinking if I want to put those somewhere. It would be pretty in the back there. So I'm just going to take this, and you just wet. If you have a little spray bottle, which I normally have, which I cannot find right now. And why did I just brush that with decoupage glue? I have no idea. Let's see if we can remove this super quick. Oh well. Oh. Okay, there we go. maybe I should put that on the front too. What do you guys think? I think that that would be really pretty on the front. Yeah, we're going to put it on the front. Okay, so we're going to take this decoupage glue. And I just love the way this is turning out right now. Looks awesome. Take that, stick it right on there, like so. Oops, no, I don't want to cover up the birdie. No covering up my beautiful birdie there. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Perfect, 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 perfect. Alright. So look at how pretty. Gorgeous. Okay, so I think that I am going to seal this, and I'm going to seal this with the Decoupage Glossy, because I like things glossy. So let's grab another brush. And these are dollar store brushes. This is what I use for my glue and for my mediums. So I'm going to go around here, and this is going to kind of seal everything. Just to preserve it all. Okay. I'm going to try to be very, very gentle. Oops. As gentle as I can. Just to kind of seal in everything. Alrighty, perfect. So that looks awesome. So we're just going to let this dry. Get up in here in the top here. A little bit. Okay. So we're just going to let this dry, but look at how pretty that is. Can you see? Gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So pretty. Oh yeah. We got it going on there. So beautiful. Look at all that color. And can you see the cracks? Can you see that? Just so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. Okay. Alrighty. And I will be back, and we will, I think maybe I'm thinking that I'm going to put journal prompts on there somehow. Maybe I'll use a Sharpie or something. And then, yeah, that's what I'll do. So I'll use a Sharpie or something. And then I'm gonna add all the prompts in there, which I have right here, most of them. They're cool. So they just have all sorts of cool stuff on them that I wrote out, and I use my own handwriting, which you guys know that I don't do, and I just inked them all up. So they just look awesome. Like I put draw a face, just all sorts of stuff. Use a white pen, add white paint, finger paint, that kind of thing. So those are so awesome, and they'll go in my little jar, and then I can just pull them out. And see the little birdie? He's so cute on the back. So they're both ends are adorable. And as I said before, and I will do another video, probably won't be for a little while though, just because I'm super busy, like with other ideas right now, but you can absolutely just make these from cardboard too. It'd be very simple to do, and I will make a video about that. Or even from the popsicle sticks. And I really want some of the popsicle stick one, so I might do that one sooner than later. But I'm just going to let this dry, which hopefully it will not take that long. Let me check it now. Yeah. It needs to dry, so I'm going to let it dry probably overnight, and then I'll come back and we will write, you know, journal prompts or art journaling or something on here, just so I know what it is, and just to judge it up a little bit. But it's so pretty, I love it. Okay, so okay guys, so our little can is, or a big can is all done. It's all decoupage. I'm going to bring it up nice and close so you can see. So it's very pretty. You can see some of that crackling in there. Just very beautiful. And then I have my prompts here. And those are all done also. So I can just stick those right in here. They don't go very far up. And then as I'm journaling, I can just take one out. But I just love the way that this turned out. And I'm so happy that I got to share it with you guys. So if you have any questions, let me know. And this is just going to sit on my stand. I was going to write, you know, like art journal prompts, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I really just love the way that this looks without that. And I did just spray it with an acrylic sealer and finisher, and I did it in gloss because I had done everything else in gloss. So just to protect it a little bit, I can be a little rough on things, and since this will be out and I'll be using it a lot, I just wanted to seal it with this amazing product from Decoupage, Americana. Very cool. And we use a lot of their products this time, but I just love the way those prompts came out. Absolutely beautiful. And I just love this project. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm glad that I have this little birdie on the back. I think he's just adorable. I love these cards. They don't have any more of them at my dollar store. I love it. But they're so cute. But if you didn't have these kind of playing cards, then just do, like I said, just do like a cereal box, maybe gesso, maybe collage on the top of it, and then gesso the back and stamp a little birdie on there or something cute on the other side too, if you'd like. But if not, that's okay. You guys will definitely figure out ways to incorporate this idea, I'm sure, because you're so creative. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I just want to thank the people that organized the Lovesummerart campaign, just for all their support. And it's been so wonderful watching everyone's videos and being part of this movement on YouTube. So I'll see you guys next time. If you have any questions, let me know. Bye bye. And we will use these in a future video, I promise. It's going to be great.